In a time long ago, in the land of ancient Israel, the armies of the Israelites faced their fierce enemies, the Philistines. The two forces stood on opposing hills, a vast valley stretching between them. For weeks the standoff lingered, neither side daring to make the first move. The Philistines had a champion, a warrior so imposing that his mere presence struck terror into the hearts of all who saw him. His name was Goliath, a giant of a man clad in gleaming bronze armor. He carried a spear as thick as a weaver's beam, and a shield so massive it required a bearer to carry it ahead of him. Every day Goliath stepped into the valley and bellowed his challenge. "Choose a man to come down and fight me," he roared. "If he defeats me, we will serve you, but if I kill him, you will serve us." For 40 days his voice echoed across the hills, but not one Israelite dared to face him. In a nearby town lived David, the youngest son of Jesse, a shepherd boy of no great stature, but of boundless courage and faith. David often played his harp and sang songs of praise to God, his heart filled with a quiet strength. One day, Jesse sent David to deliver food to his older brothers, who were part of Israel's army. When David arrived at the battlefield and heard Goliath's taunts, his blood boiled. "Who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God?" David asked. His boldness drew scorn from his brothers, but news of his words reached King Saul. Brought before the king, David declared, "Let no one lose heart. Your servant will go and fight this Philistine." Saul was taken aback. "You are but a boy, and he has been a warrior from his youth." David recounted his past battles as a shepherd, where he had slain lions and bears to protect his flock. "The Lord who delivered me from the paw of the lion and the bear will deliver me from the hand of this Philistine," he said with unwavering confidence. Reluctantly, Saul agreed and tried to arm David with his own armor. But the boy found it cumbersome. "I cannot go in these," David said, removing them. Instead, he chose his familiar tools, a staff, a sling, and 5 smooth stones he picked from a stream. As David approached the valley, Goliath sneered. "Am I a dog, that you come at me with sticks?" he jeered. "Come here, and I'll give your flesh to the birds and wild animals." David stood firm, his voice ringing clear. "You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty. Today he will deliver you into my hands, and all will know that the battle is the Lord's." David placed a stone in his sling, twirling it skillfully. With a mighty release, the stone flew through the air and struck Goliath squarely on the forehead. The giant staggered and fell with a thunderous crash. The earth seemed to hold its breath. The Philistines, seeing their champion slain, fled in terror, and the Israelites pursued them, claiming victory. David's triumph echoed through the ages, a testament to the power of faith and courage, showing that even the smallest among us can overcome the greatest of challenges.